Hello everyone, it's Gojira Prime here with a little video, and today I want to just go through a few items of toy news that have come up in this last week. But before, as always, I do have a Facebook page, Gojira Prime, where I do post images of the figures in my collection, links to any videos I do, and anything else I do find of interest. So if you do have the time, do please find that page, hit like, hit subscribe. Also, please do the same for the YouTube channel, and please do comment on anything that I do post online. So, first off, first bit of news, and these are all from TF Formers, these particular pieces of news articles. The first one is Power of the Prime's Predaking box set possible reissue coming soon. We've heard rumblings the Transformers Power of the Prime's Titan class Predaking box set could be getting a reissue soon. Word is the Combiner is getting another run and could be coming to retail soon. Now, if I'm honest, I actually did miss out on getting Predaking when it first came out. As with a lot of all these things, it was a case of money, time, space on the shelf. But it is a set I would like to get my hands on. I am trying to get a complete collection of G1 figures in modern day figures. I'm getting pretty close actually, and Predaking is definitely one of the ones I do need. Now, the one thing I'm a little bit concerned about is obviously with us getting new versions of the Combiners. Will we at some point be getting a brand new Predaking? Now, the Predakings in this set, the Predacons in this set, were all Voyager class figures, and when combined, they stood, as you can see in the article, 18 inches tall. So it was a tall Combiner. They're speculating the box set could go for $230, which is a lot of money at the end of the day. But it would be nice to get my hands on a Predacon set. The one thing I would say about this figure is, although it looks very nice, it is a bit spindly, a little bit thin. The waist could do with thickening out, the legs could do with thickening out a little bit. But, all in all, it would be nice to have a Predaking set as part of the collection. But like I say, I'm just that little bit concerned that at some point down the road, Hasbro are going to issue an all-new Predacon set, which will make this one look a little bit outdated. So, I don't know. We'll see how it goes, maybe. But it is nice that it is getting a reissue. It is one I did miss out on previously, and it is something I would like to add to my collection, ultimately, at the end of the day. Now, the big news, obviously, for the month of November as well, is that Season 5, the final season of Stranger Things, is coming out on the 26th of November, and we have a Transformers crossover figure for it. Now, we've already had one Stranger Things crossover figure a couple of years ago, in 2023, and that was the Code Red, who was the pizza van from the series. That particular fourth season, which transformed into a robot. Now we're getting a new one called Frequency and 8-Track. Here's a picture of the robot mode and I am not joking here, he has a chicken that comes with him that turns into his gun. That's a little bit weird, but okay. The robot mode, I have to admit, looks okay. It looks alright, actually, in robot mode. The vehicle mode is this news van. From what I've read, this is a vehicle that will be appearing in the show and shows up as a news van. And then you've got like this 8-track component which turns into this bird companion. It looks alright. The robot mode looks nice. Vehicle mode looks nice. I won't be getting it. It's not something I am particularly interested in getting. I do like Stranger Things, don't get me wrong. I've really enjoyed watching the show over the years. but this is not something that I myself will be getting. In fact, I'm just curious actually. Hasbro Pulse UK. Has this already sold out? Yeah, it's already sold out. They wanted $57.99 for this figure, and it is already sold out. That's quick. That's very, very quick. And there's a picture of the box that this thing comes in as well. So they want $58 for that. Final piece of news I found of interest today is a upgrade kit from DNA, which is their Primer Prime 3 upgrade kit for the Voyager class Primer figure from Age of the Primes. It includes a shield, a cape accessory, new head, and sword. It looks, I mean, one of my big complaints about Primer is that he looks very, very bland and very, very dull. I have to admit, this DNA upgrade kit does make him look a lot more appealing. It makes him look more like a Valkyrie. I mean, there's a you can see this picture here. This is the original figure with his original sword, and then the upgrade kit added onto it. It makes a world of difference. It's like looking at a whole new figure. It's really, really quite impressive. Still not enough to make me buy Primer. This vehicle mode is still terrible. I still hate this vehicle mode. But, you can only improve a figure so much with what you're doing with upgrade kits. But all in all, I quite like it. It adds something to the kit. It adds something to the figure, sorry. It does make it look a hell of a lot better than what it is right now. But it's just not something I personally will be getting. So, let me know in the comment section. Do you have Primer, and will you be getting this upgrade kit? It does make it look a hell of a lot better. Will you be getting the Stranger Things crossover when it's available to order again? Did you miss out on Predaking the first time around in Power of the Primes? Will you be getting him? Do let me know in the comments section. Do please hit like, hit subscribe, and thank you very much for taking the time to watch this video.